By the end of this video, I'm going to have this wing off by hook or by crook. In the last video, I tried to do a short, but they've got to be less than a minute long, and nothing I'm doing on this car is a minute long. The other thing I don't like about it is the vertical aspect of the picture. It's much better for my means to have it in a horizontal plane. You can see a lot more of what I'm doing. So let's just crack on with it. These two bolts are the next ones that I'm going to tackle. I was going to weld these before I start, but before I go nuclear, what I think I'm going to do is spray it with some penetrating fluid, try and tease them out and see if they surrender first. If they don't, then I'll go nuclear and weld them. The other thing that's unusual, and I haven't seen on any of the other MG wings that I've taken off, is that it's got this type of plasticky bonding stuff here. And I suspect this is underneath as well. So I think that's going to tend to glue it in place. So not only have I got the bolts to contend with, I'm also going to have to try and prise this away as well. So once all the bolts are free, if it doesn't come off, it's going to be this bonding stuff that's holding it on. So I've already got the bolt out of here, but it did break the captive nut under here. So I'm going to test weld that one in to see how successful that will be. So my first top tip today is to keep the camera screen well away from any welding sparks and any grinding sparks. I've just dropped a splatter of metal on my best phone, which I used on the previous video, which is very annoying. Okay, let's try and make this as neat as possible. Okay, that's not bad. I'll get the flap disc in there to take a little bit of that material off. So I'll do that once I've got the wing off. I'm just going to put the bolt back in there now and make sure that it doesn't spin around. Okay then, let's try these two nuts here. So these are the ones that I'm going to try and tease out. If they surrender, all good, they can just come out. If they don't come out, I'm going to weld them. Yeah, that one's come out okay. Okay. Yep, I think they're both going to come out. I'll let you know how I get on. Right, just going to try and get these three bolts out. So we're going to clean it up with the wire wheel first, and then see if they will undo without snapping off. Remembering my top tip from earlier, keep the screen of the camera away from all the debris. Might as well deal with this surface rust as well, see if it transpires into any holes. All feels quite solid actually. These nuts and bolts are not moving, so I've decided to save time and I'm just going to cut them off. Oh yes, much better, very satisfying. Okay, that's just dropped out. That might have saved me a problem somewhere. So these bolts here with the captive nuts behind them. Okay, I'm going to wire brush all of those off, put some oil on it and see if they'll come out. Keep your fingers crossed. Hey, there you go. One broken. 3 to go. 2 to go. This is proving to be very difficult. I can't get to this bolt and this bolt, so I've got to take the bumper off. So this bolt is already snapped off. This bolt spins around, I can't get to the back of it. So I've cut halfway through here, but this disc just isn't quite wide enough to get all the way through it. So I'm going to turn the bolt around, cut the other side. I'm also going to get this camera out of the way, because the last time I covered the screen in molten metal. Okay, there you go. I've basically cut around this bolt. I had to do it in 3 sections, so I spun it around and then nibbled away at it. And eventually I got it to break off. There's no way that was going to come out, because the bolt was just spinning around. It's come out from this position here, and now I can pull this bumper away so I can get to these final couple of bolts. Okay, as suspected, they're all just breaking off. There's no surprise. Believe it or not, this one seems to be coming undone. Don't hold your breath though. Well, that was too good to be true, wasn't it? Mind you, it's done me a favour in the long run. That's the valance off. Now let's see what's holding this on. Ah yes, I do recall there's a couple of bolts right in there, right there next. So grill's got to come off. There we go, grill out. And there's the 2 bolts. Oh, quite a lot more rust too, so looks like another plate's going in there. Do you think this is going to come out, or is it going to snap off? Okay, that was, yeah, that was spinning around as I showed you just a minute ago. I lost patience, so I just cut the nut out. All the wires are numbered and disconnected. That will allow me to push the wire through that hole in the inner wing. There it is. Push all those wires through the inner wing. So that will be the wing free to be removed. So I've just got the final bolts out and I felt the wing move, so we'll both be seeing the damage underneath the wing for the first time together. So I'm just going to poke those wires through the hole and then lift the wing off. Stay tuned. Right, this is an exciting moment for me. I don't know about you. Okay. Blimey. Well, there's where the wing's gone. Kind of stuck for words, really. I definitely know I can fix it. Yep, it is what it is. Great stuff. Wings off. So, out of all of those bolts, one came out and the rest are scattered around here, all broken. I think I need to scoop up all the rust so I can get my head around this. The inside of the wing, it's all pretty good. That's not a problem at all. This was the one that I was going to weld a rod to, but I sort of had a brainwave and I thought, if there's no material around it, there's nothing holding it on. And now that the wing is off, dead easy to get that off. So yeah, made the right decision there. Here's the one that I cut around. So all I'll do is undo that bolt, and that piece of metal there can go straight back in there. No problems at all. Yeah. The more I see of this, the happier I am, really. Yep. So, a lot of rust for sure. But I can see how the opposite side goes together. There's a designed hole there. So all I've got to do is copy that side and make it all again on this side. And yeah, I think that's all okay. I think that's perfectly doable. And to be honest, this hole's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be structural. I considered that I might need to take the engine out. Good clean up, and then we'll start on the welding. There we are then. It's been a long old slog to get to this point. Here's the hole revealed. I think I can put plates in there to get all this rust out, replace it with brand new metal, and this inner wing here is going to be as good as new. So yeah, really pleased with that. Had to do an awful lot more than I thought I was going to have to do, but we're there now. Okay, great. So there we are. Keep following me to find out where we go next with this. Great. So there we are then. Keep following me if you want to find out what I'm going to